Good morning. Good morning, it's Jan here from Australia. Do you remember last time we glued on this paper on the side of this signature cover? Well, I wanted to show you what I did with it. You can hardly see any of the paper, although I quite like the bit you can see. I put a pocket on there. I put some handmade tags, journaling cards, some paper to write on, a few doodles, another picture to cover up some more of the text, another piece of paper to write on, a pocket, and two more handmade cards, journaling cards. On the back, on this fold, I put a quote. It says, "What has been is what will be, and there is nothing new under the sun." Now, I thought that was really pertinent for the moment because the disease is here, the virus is here. So there's nothing we can do about that except what they're telling us to do. Social distancing, staying at home, etc. And there's nothing new under the sun, which means that even though we've had these problems before, like the Spanish flu in the early 1900s, we recovered, haven't we? And we've gone on to have productive lives afterwards. We've just got to get through this bit of a while. And that quote is actually from Ecclesiastes, the Bible. So there's nothing new under the sun. It's been going on for a long time and humanity is still around. So now this card I showed you needed to have something stuck in it where I pulled the inside out of it and I covered up the sentiment. So that's one way you could treat that side of that, and the rest of it is however you would like to do it. So we're going to do another one this morning. I've already glued on the piece of scrapbooking paper. And this one's double-sided, which the other one wasn't. So instead of cutting it off, I thought that I would make a pocket there to put things in. So all I've done is fold it back, and I'm just going to glue the sides down with some tacky glue right at the edge. There, fold it over. And just give it a minute or two to set up. Now we have a pocket that we can put some things in. Now because it's pretty, I didn't cover this part up. I may do down the track, but I haven't at the moment. Same there, whereas the other one was only single-sided paper and I felt it needed something. On this side of this paper, there are spots where you can write already, so I don't need to actually glue anything on there probably. But what I'm going to do is, as usual, I didn't put my glue away. What I'm going to do is make a pocket like this to put on there. And you've seen these before. This is done slightly differently, and it was devised by Joie de Fie, which I'll put a link in the bottom under the video. And you have a rectangle of any size, you fold it a certain way and you cut one part and then you fold it all up. So the little side goes folded first, then the next side. Then you can decorate it if you want, which is what I did in the other one, and we'll have a look at that in a minute. So I'll show you how it works. So any size rectangle, I'm not even going to cut that piece off the side of there. I'm just going to show you. Fold it in half one way, the other way so you can see. Unfold it, fold it in half the other way. Now, this corner you have the little fold, which is about halfway across roughly. And to get it to be straight, you just follow the text if there's any underneath there. This side goes almost to that fold, same to get it to be straight. And you cut the piece here to the fold line, where below the little one. Below the little fold. Hard to see there, but yeah. I fold this one over first, then fold that one up, and fold that round the back, and we've got it made. Easy, isn't it? Now, if I was going to use that, I'd probably trim that off there, but just to show you how it's done. So any size rectangle. So I'm going to get a piece of the photographs out of my beautiful landscaping book. I'm going to just tear off the side piece. Notice I have my ruler upside down. I learned that if you put it down with the cork at the bottom, it doesn't move, but it also doesn't allow you to hang on to the edge of the paper very well. So now we have a bit of a neat edge. So first we're going to fold it in half one way. Crease it well. You can use your bone folder if you want. Unfold it. Doesn't matter what size rectangle, it'll work big, small, and everything in between. Now this time I'm going to fold it about 3/4 of the way over there. I'm also going to get a bit fussy. Yes, I think I'm going to turn it over that way. And turn it there, about 3/4 of the way there. And this one I'm going to turn it here to there. And I already can see there's a problem. Because in fact, what I needed to do was have the corners on the short side, not on the long side. It's still going to work, but there's not a lot of space there, but it's going to work. And we have a pocket there and a pocket there. So in order to make it work properly, we need to glue some pieces down. So we're going to glue this bit down. I like to give the crease a good bit of glue. Then it folds flat like that. Same with that one. So the small size, the side where you cut, you lay it over first. Then you turn that one up. And then when you turn that over, you can either make another pocket in the back or use that to hold it all together, which is what I'm going to do. Now we have a pocket there and a pocket there, and we're going to attach that onto our page. I'm going to put it roughly there, I think, but anyway, I'm just going to leave that for a minute while we have a look at what else we can put on the page. If you don't have paper like that, you won't have these, so you'll need to put some paper on the page that you can write it on. So I'm going to stick the pocket there to give you a good size for there, for decoration. I've got another card here I can glue on. It's actually an old Mother's Day card, so I'd probably want to cover that up with something too. And I'm going to cover it up with this piece of paper. And measure it really technically there. I could have measured it, but it's just as easy to do that, as you can see. And I'm going to stick that down there. Now it's very bright on this page. I like bright colours. I like lots of them together. If you don't like bright colours, then you choose things to be coordinated. I'm quite happy, as I think I told you before, have pattern on pattern, lots of colour together. That's my forte. And now that's ready to go in, and probably I'll put it just there. Now I've got a small picture now that I might use to put somewhere else. Doesn't show up very well on there because it's very busy, this paper, so it doesn't show up very well. So I can either put it on here or not put it on at all. But I like it, so I'm going to have it on there. Another thing I could do is put an envelope on there to come over, or I could just tuck it in there with stuff in it, which is what I might do. Remember this paper? What if we put some of that there and put that on top of it like that? I mean, you can do whatever you like. If it's getting too busy for you, you can make your own decisions about what goes there. See, I don't like that on there. That's not, you can't see that. But you can see it on there. And you can also see that on there. But if it bothers you, put some white on there, or don't use this on here. Use a plain one, like that one. Either way, it still works. I'm going to put that up there because I like it. So, I'm going to glue that down. Now, because I'm making a gratitude journal, what on earth are we going to be grateful for on this page? I love flowers. So maybe this is a page about how I love flowers. Maybe I could put that on there and it would show up, and then I can write in here something. I'm also going to stick this on, like I said, there. This is a Yoo-hoo stick, as I said before, which I found to be a good glue. I believe that the Scotch is very good, and so is Elmer's Extra. I haven't tried either of them. So now we have that part ready to have some things put in it. Even maybe that. And this is going to go here, but that leaves a gap up there. Will I put that up there? Will I not put that up there? Will I put something I can write on up there? I think that is what I'll do. Put some writing paper up there. Okay, that very technical measuring. Straighten this side up there. If I put that there, that can go over the top of it like that. That can sit in there, and you just need something in there. Again with the envelope, it could be, the crease is there, it could be there and open up. Or it could be there and open up. It could be on that way, but then you won't see the pretty birds. So perhaps it goes there. But you know what? I think I'm going to put that in there. With room to write, and I'll just put something over the top of that so you can't see it. Or I might put some plain papers. And I've got some I have in there. Like that. So you can't see it. How big do I want it? Straighten this side up there. thing with changing your mind partway through is that then you don't know what you're doing, and you shouldn't really do that, I suppose. But there, that's what I'm going to do. Decorate this. Some of this. Yeah, why not? Now if I put that on there, I'll put that there. It actually balances with that picture over there, doesn't it? And I don't mind that at all, actually. So, let's glue you down. Just cut off the very bits there. So, I hope you're not being too bored being at home, because you don't really need to be. Anything that we do on camera together, you can practice by making more pieces. You have more pockets made, envelopes decorated. I think that looks upside down, doesn't it? So maybe it goes that way this time. So now what I'm going to do there is put a piece of that on there to hold it down. Yeah. Doesn't that look nice? You would be surprised at what you can do with some scrap paper. You really would. Originally I had these pulled out, but I decided they were too strong. But maybe now is the time to put one of them on there. They're not so strong when they're like that, are they? So just keep playing till you get something that pleases you. Okay. Put that down there. Making sure I've got enough room to close it. And I need to move it just slightly that way. And put that on there like that, just goes there. And it's in another signature too, as you know, is that. Now, I know there's a little tiny margin down there, which I could do something with, and I'm going to. Get some glue. I'm just going to go dash, dot, all the way along there. I didn't mean to leave that there, but it's there. So make it look like it was clean. There. Now, will I put this on there or here? I'm going to put it on there. And some of these came out of an encyclopedia down the side strips, and they're not very big, but they're good for filling in little spots like that. Okay, so I think I'm going to say But this page is about being grateful for my neighbourhood that has lots of lovely flowers and parks with flowers, etc. So we will start doing that bit now. So when it's ready to have the signature in it, there it is, all ready to go. This can have some paper put in it. I've got some here for writing on. And have all sorts of things that I want to hide in under there. And so it just looks like another picture, but in fact it's not, is it? So now, too strong. This one. Actually, I don't mind, but that's quite nice, isn't it? Maybe we'll use that in a minute. Alright, now, what colour pen? I'm going to use the brush tip. I'm going to write. Thankful. For and I'm going to say lovely gardens and parks around my neighbourhood. I am glad that I can see the colours and the pretty plants, because some people can't see them. The plants, they give me such pleasure. There's one thing I'm going to write. I'm going to get the green pen again, and I'm going to do a border in here, and it's going to be a wood area this time. There. Now I'm going to turn it round. So thanks to all the people who come to give pleasure and fun. There we go. It's not so hard to be thankful for things. Lots of things you can be thankful for. I'm going to write actually quite a lot of fun. Another thing you can do is this thing. It's like this. Smaller and smaller and smaller. And you just make it bigger, a bit smaller, a little. You can take your cue from the paper you're using. See that little squiggly leafy thing there and that leafy thing? You can do that too. Now I'm going to write a message on this and there. I'm going to write what we have is enough. There, just to remind you that some people don't. Now I could decorate that there, and I think I will. What I'll do here is I'll go 2 leaves and a stem. 2 leaves and a stem. 2 leaves and a stem. And then I'll just go. Wasn't that simple? Can't see it? Now you can, it's just because it's not a bare thing. You could decorate that there if you wanted to. I might use some green on that. Oops. Okay, I think that is, to all intents and purposes, done. It needs something in there and something in there. So let's see what I can find in my little box over here. That one for around here. It says today I will create something beautiful. And I think we just did. I could put some writing paper in there to write some other more private thoughts. And over in here, see what I've got that I can put in there. It's a bit bright, I think. Shine brightly. It's not too bad, is it? Shine brightly. There. Picks up the yellow from in there a bit, but not too garish. I'm not perfect, I'm original. I like that. But it's hiding that, so that's very good. It needs to be a smallish one. I wonder if I've got one smaller. This one looks like it's not very tall. But I like that one in there. There we go, look at that. So now we have our signature done. Could do with having something more in there maybe, but we'll get to that later. Put the signature back inside it. And there we are. With the cover done. So, next time we'll make some other kinds of pockets, but also I'll show you how to draw without drawing and colouring in with some watercolour pencils or pens, and how you can beautify a page that's fairly plain without getting too excited about I can't draw, etc. I hope you enjoyed today's session. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.